It was kind of like, okay, there's no way I can do that. I just can't do that. There's no way.
Many students were apprehensive about going.
It came across my path again. I just started thinking about it, and I was like, you know what, I can do this. This is like maybe a possibility.
They're going to a country in many cases that is not a language that they're very familiar with. How am I going to communicate? How am I going to be treated?
Doors kept opening, and I was like, okay, I'm ready, I'm going.
Once they go on that opportunity, they realize that, oh, I can do this, and they do develop that self-confidence.
I have had both Megan and Charles as students in some of my classes, and I have learned a great deal from them. Their enthusiasm, their openness, their willingness to embrace diversity, and I really appreciate the fact that they sought to teach overseas.
Anywhere you go, you're going to have a little bit of diversity. And I go to Holland, and I am immersed in a totally different culture and a different language. I can function in that kind of environment if I can really reach those kids and help them succeed. Think about it, what classroom here am I not going to be able to function in?
Teachers are going to be in a classroom that are going to have students of wide variety of backgrounds. These opportunities give them the chance to understand those cultures, and it's going to make them a better teacher in the classroom, I feel. We're getting into a small world, and I think that it's very, very important for our students and actually everyone to have more of a global perspective and be able to understand and relate to and respect other cultures.
The fact that they are there for such an extended period will really give them an opportunity to be immersed in a culture that is different from their own.
When I come back from Holland, I'll know what it's like to be in a totally different environment where it's so overwhelming, and I'll be able to see that. I'll recognize that in my future students.
It will increase their ability to reflect deeply, to be open to the perspectives of others, to value differences of opinion, different cultures, different ways of doing things.
I'll be able to get down on their level and say, you know, hey, I have been where you are and I understand. So let's take this one step at a time. That support that I will be able to give them from this experience will be what it takes to make them successful. UC has been very instrumental in the way I approach teaching. Where I was like, okay, I'm going to go in the classroom, teach these kids, they're going to learn, and that'll be good. And now it's like, I'm going in the classroom, and I'm learning, and these kids are teaching me.
Of course, there are incremental steps to getting them acclimated to think globally, to have a global perspective, is to meet people from different countries. And that's one reason it's so fantastic.
There's nobody going to be there that I know, which is kind of exciting.
I've seen students grow in maturity and grow in self-confidence because they were pretty much put into a situation where they had to, in a way, depend more on themselves than they had to in the States.
They will both become engaged immediately. They both love children, and even if you don't speak the language, you speak the language of gestures and smiles and warmth.
I feel like this will really prepare me and change the way I approach kids.
We are very supportive of wanting to have our students to have these experiences. It follows with Ohio University's goal to prepare global leaders.
They have been so supportive, and anything that you think about doing and you share it with them, and they're just amazing.
We're changing to where we're valuing more of a global experience than there was just a generation ago, and I think that's very exciting.
The very first step is to look at yourself. Am I going to be just an average teacher? Am I going to be one that just says okay and it gets by, the kids get okay test scores? Or do you really want to be an exceptional teacher? Do you want to take these kids to their utmost potential and just lift them up and so that they can see for themselves how great a person they are? I'm so excited and I can't wait for the outcome.
They're going to thrive. They're going to be great.
These were two students that really wanted to go to the next level. They didn't have to do this. They wanted to do it because of the experience, but they also wanted to do it because they felt that this would make them a better teacher, and I'm very proud of them for that.